to go. All right. First of all, the lovely woman that called in, if you're still listening, let me give you just another phone number. You may qualify at 71 years young. You may qualify for a Medicare savings program. We can obviously fill out the application at the office when you come in, or the Western Connecticut Agency on Aging. They can help you fill it out. Their phone number is 203-757-5449. Anyone there can help. They're fantastic. It's a Medicare savings program. If you qualify for that, your prescriptions will be $2.50 and $6.30. So we'll go over that with you. All right. Someone's listening out there. Thank you very much for listening. Michael Regan, how can I help you? How can I help you?
Hi, Mike.
Yes.
Hi, this is Stephanie Harris.
I know this voice. Hello, my friend.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So how are our friends at the Mattituck Museum doing? Or, excuse me, hard-working employees. You're friends of mine, but you work your butt off.
That's right.
Yeah.
We are hard at work. We've got a couple of events this week, so we're gearing up for those.
Okay, well, let's. You got some airtime, so let's let our listeners know what's happening and what can we do to help you.
Absolutely. On Wednesday, from 11:30 to 12:30, we're actually having our annual Frederick G. Mason lecture.
Okay.
And this year, the lecture is going to be by author Ginny Jones Vale, and she's going to be talking about her book, Rochambeau, Washington's Ideal Lieutenant. So it goes through all of his whole story through the entire war, and Ginny is going to talk about all of the highlights from the book and read some excerpts, and she'll be here to do a book signing as well. So it's very
you got
exciting.
The author coming in.
Absolutely, and there's no fee for that program either for members and non-members. So it's a free event at the museum.
Well, our listeners definitely remember the war, so they'd be interested in that. How's everything going with the fashion show?
Great. We have auditions and rehearsals again this week, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday from 4 to 6.
And that's the American Girl, if I remember right.
American Girl Fashion Show, yes. We're still looking for models, girls in sizes 6X and 10, to model the historical and contemporary costumes that the dolls wear. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So listeners out there, if you've got a super cutie, all girls, of course, send them to the Mattituck Museum. Go ahead, Stephanie. How are they going to find you?
They're going to find us. They can give us a call at 203-753-0381 at extension 11, or they can find us on our website, mattituckmuseum.org, and there's an American Girl tab right there for them to go and check out all the details.
Yeah. Being a good time oldies station, you're probably going to get more phone calls than you will.
Absolutely.
But
I'm more than welcome to talk to anyone.
We're trying to get more online, too. We've got a YouTube page now that producer Nick takes care of. So after you and I get off the phone, I'm going to let him give the plug.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that sounds
it's
great.
really great. All right, have a good afternoon. And that's the Mattituck Museum on the downtown green. I am lucky to be a board member. And thank you very much, Stephanie.
Okay, thanks very much, Mike.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
All right, listeners out there, sweet. All right, I am dying. I'm taking my coat off. Producer Nick, how do they find us on our YouTube page?
Okay, this is Producer Nick, everybody. Thanks, Mike, for the swing. If you would like to listen to previous broadcasts or watch previous broadcasts on YouTube of Medicare and You that maybe you didn't catch the time slot of, you can go to YouTube, www.youtube.com/WATR AM 1320, and find previous episodes of Medicare and You starring Michael Regan. Also, if you have a question that maybe you'd like to send Mike, but you missed a broadcast, or maybe your phone's not working right now because maybe you're listening on a radio on one of those battery packs and your power's out.
The phones could be down still with this power.
I know. You could email Mike if you have a phone or a cellular device at WATR@gmail.com, and I'll relay the email message to Mike. And again, if you'd like to watch previous broadcasts of Medicare and You with Michael Regan, you can go to youtube.com/WATR AM 1320 and find all the previous episodes from the previous 2 weeks. And now, back to Mike.
I really can't appreciate you enough. 200 hits, this little idea that is happening. My wife actually went on. It was awesome. Hey, Diana. Love you. So anyway, she just typed in Medicare and You, and like 3 or 4 frames down, it actually came up. So if you are not proficient with the pen and trying to keep up with Nick, you can just type in 1320 AM, Medicare and You. Medicare and You, Mike Regan. It doesn't matter. Just don't call me Mikey. Mikey doesn't like it. I was in elementary school when that commercial came out, and boy, did I get picked on with that Mikey thing. He definitely doesn't like it. Call me Mike or Michael. That's fine. Caller on line 1. Michael Regan, how can I help you?
Hi, Michael. I've been to some seminars, and I've been to yours, and yours seem to be the most informative.
Thank you so much.
I have a question that I couldn't get answered at any seminars. I think it needs more detail.
Okay.
I have a high deductible plan, Plan F.
Okay.
And I on Remicade treatments, and I'm trying to find some plan that would pay most of the expense. Right now, I have the $2,000 deductible, and it costs me between $600 and $700 for treatment.
Okay. No names for HIPAA reasons for yourself. May I ask, if it's okay, just give a yes or no answer. You said you have a high deductible Plan F. Is that through Anthem?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a $2,000 upfront deductible.
Right.
Okay. And you are getting Remicade, Remicade?
Yes. And
Okay, definitely do not say your name because this is a serious prescription. Remicade, I believe, is an injectable.
Yeah.
It is a cancer preventative medicine. Also, are you possibly a diabetic?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
It's not, for my purpose, it's not cancer related.
Thank
but
God.
It treats another condition.
Yeah, Remicade, Remicade. It's tier
Yes.
5 over here.
And I was thinking if I should change from, the supplement plan to an advantage plan.
Okay, let's go over this. If you have it done at a hospital facility, it will be considered Part B drug. Part B as in boy. If you
Okay.
have it done on an outpatient basis, meaning at your doctor, don't say your doctor's name.
Yeah.
If you have it done at your physician's office, they can administer it through Part D as in drugs, not Part B as in boy. When you go into the hospital, you're going on to original Medicare, and you actually have original Medicare. So who is your Part D with?
Anthem.
Okay. And you're spending in the 50s, right? $56, $58 for that
Right.
one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you have an expensive one, but what you bought was the formulary. If anyone's watching on the YouTube, let me plug my sponsors here. The formulary is a list of prescriptions. It's a tier 4 or tier 5 on every carrier. You know that Anthem has an excellent plan with 0, 0, 0 this, 0 that, but their formulary is not so strong this year.
Right.
You and I most likely are going to talk about United Healthcare and Connecticut. If it's okay with you, could you just call my staff, give them that question? If there's any facilities out there that are listening to this show, any medical facilities, any doctor's offices, and you have knowledge of Remicade, Remicade, with previous clients of yours, call into the radio show. This is something I'm not comfortable commenting on. The honest answer is I know the answer, but I don't want to sound too cocky. You're paying probably up to $700 per injection at the hospital, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah. The reason being is it's being billed to Medicare under Part B, and it's an 80-20 scenario. And I'm telling you, these things are like $28,000 for 4 procedures. How often do you have this?
Every 8 weeks.
And what's the actual explanation of benefits, the EOB that you get back? How much did it truly cost?
Well, on the explanation of benefits, it's a total of, between everything, about $18,000.
And you're paying $700 of it, right?
Yes.
So
I was told-
one injection's $18,000?
Well, for the whole procedure, yeah.
But that's just one procedure.
Right. Every 8 weeks.
Yeah,
I mean, when I was working, I also had Anthem, and that pays the whole bill.
Right, but remember, that's on a commercial side.
Right.
Because now you're so young, you qualify for Medicare. You're using Medicare's rules, which is 80-20, and your Part D has to pick that up. Okay. My staff's phone number, 203-757-6099. Give them a call. I will call you back because I definitely got to get your name and your doctor's name. I can't say it on the air. Please, if there's any physician's office listening, this woman needs our help. It's extremely expensive. Have you looked into a Medicare savings program?
I don't believe I qualify for that.
See, you're rewarded by working too hard now in this sense.
Right.
Devil's advocate. All right.
Yeah.
I will take it upon myself to solve this. You have 1 month to go. Before December 7th, you need to make a decision. So, first of all, thank you very much for listening to the show. And, all right, anyone out there with knowledge in the hospital or physician's office, how we can get Remicade paid for, I will call Connecticut. I will call United Healthcare. I will call Anthem. I will get it in writing from them how it's going to be administered. I'm telling you, the easy answer is everyone's going to say just take the shortcut and get it done at the doctor's office. But I'm sure, as intelligent as you sound, you'd prefer still to have it at the hospital, correct?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I don't want to be stuffed in a little room.
No, that's why you're buying the better insurance. When you're on a supplement, you're paying for that. With the Advantage plans, everyone always says, oh, these are 0, 0, 0. 0 is your money up to $980 a month that you're paying for these Advantage plans.
Right.
So, all right. I see Remicade being an injectable on both these carriers. So I'll get to the bottom of it. I need at least a couple days. This is something if it was a prescription at one pharmacy, I could tell you to go to another and get a cheaper price. But this is serious. $18,000 is big money. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much, Michael.
My
Bye-bye.
pleasure. Appreciate your time.